Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. I'm a British person, enjoying life and the food here in Monterey, as well as, of course, the rest of Mexico too. Now, the fruit of today is dates, which you can get in many a supermarket here in Mexico. Compared to the UK, it's not just at Christmas, which is when people eat dates. In Britain, I'm much the same. I always associate dates with Christmas. But here in Mexico, it's a year-round thing. So I didn't realize that there are date palms here in Mexico, and you do come across them. I mean, I've seen a few of them just on local streets. Just there's a mountain. There's this huge pods of dates just hanging off of local trees, and it's kind of surprising when you first see them. You think, I'm in somewhere exotic now. But you eventually just get used to the fact that dates grow so well here in Mexico. Now, dates are not indigenous to Mexico. You can blame the Spanish for that. I mean, you always think of the Middle East, Egypt, Morocco, Arabia, and all those places where the date comes from. You don't think of them as being from Mexico somehow, and I never used to. I mean, as I say, the Spanish introduced them because this Saracen influence with Spain, or the Moorish influence, which is kind of Saracens, Moors. I guess they are rather the same. Those infidels, as the Christians would have called them during the Crusades. But, yes, the Spanish brought them across, along with many other things, to Mexico, including, of course, smallpox. And dates first appeared in the desert of Baja California, as they grew quite well, I guess. And obviously here in the north, where I am, is ideal conditions for dates too. And whenever you travel across the state at certain times, you will just see date palms with this hanging vine. Is it a vine? I don't know. This hanging amount of dates. It's amazing to see, and when you haven't seen it before, it's kind of like, oh, what are those? Nowadays, I don't know what the original dates, the variety was that the Spanish brought, but these days you tend to see Medjool or Deglet dates as the general date. That seems to be the most popular for most of the world. So I bought some Medjool dates, and I like these because they are such a large, succulent date. And there you go. There, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I don't know if they are dried when you buy them. I've never had a fresh date. I've never picked one from a tree. But they tend to be, kind of dried. And very popular. I mean, as I say, in Britain, dates are only for Christmas. But here in Mexico, you do see them quite a lot. And yeah, it has a stone in the middle. So let's try a medjool. That is simply gorgeous. It's a lovely sweetness. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I do love dates. Well, I always have. And even as a kid, I must have been a little weird enjoying dates. But there's this natural sweetness to a date. I don't know how much they are used in Mexican cuisine. I mean, in Britain, we tend to use them in cakes, like a lovely date and walnut cake. But that's about it, really. Here in Mexico, I haven't seen any recipes that use dates. They certainly add a nice sweetness, but I don't know of any recipe here in Mexico that uses dates. Maybe they are more just a snack thing. I love the texture. The skin is a little firm, fibrous, but inside just so succulent. And you get this lovely sweetness in the mouth. One dish that I have made, especially at Christmas, well, generally at Christmas, is one that is popular in Britain, and that is to wrap a date with bacon. Just wrap the date in bacon and fry it and have it as an accompaniment or a starter to go with Christmas lunch. I tried this once with some friends, and they couldn't believe just how good they are, because you have this lovely natural sweetness. And that's what I like about dates. There's this natural sweetness, but with the saltiness of bacon, and it really does go well. Try it. You will be enamored with how good it tastes. Oh, you get this lovely sweetness, lovely flavor in the mouth. Dates aren't really the cheapest of fruits. I think due to the fact that they're quite limited. They don't grow like apples, pears, mangoes, or whatever. They are very seasonal, and you will only get them at certain times. But when you get them, they are wonderful. And I mean, this box. Actually, I did have a second, but I gave that to my lovely neighbours. But this is like 0.3 of a kilo, more or less. So like a third of a kilo. And it's around 85 pesos, which in Britain is around £4-5. But if you want something good, you have to be prepared to pay that little extra. Just don't eat them all at once. Spread them over time and save them. Always savor something special. And for me, Medjool dates are something special. I do love them. I've tried Datiles, but I think Medjools are far munchier and a far better date, in my opinion. So, if you happen to be in the supermarket and they have dates, get yourself some. But generally, you don't see them until Christmas. And I always used to think they were just available at Christmas. But here we are in August, and I have these wonderful dates with me. Ooh. That was a lovely experience, because I just love dates. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe from those buttons down at the bottom of the screen if you are new to the channel, and if you happen to be a member of the channel, just like the video and leave a nice comment too. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you all very soon.